Welcome to Season 2 of Pod Practice, where Mama Bird alumni Quinn Feiner, Mikey Lund, and myself, Alex Atkins, talk about Ultimate from the perspective of players and coaches. We want to engage with you, so please reach out, say hi, ask a question, give some feedback. We look forward to talking with you. To reach out, follow us on Instagram or YouTube at podpractice_pod. Listen on Spotify at Pod Practice, or email us at show@podpracticepod.com. I hope you enjoy this episode.
Today we have 2023 Callahan Award winner, Abby Hecko. Abby, thanks for joining us. How's it going?
Sorry, I think my Wi-Fi just gave up.
And I nailed the intro.
Really?
That'll be perfect.
Here.
All right.
Okay, there we go. Now, this is going to be better. This is the one.
All right. Welcome to another episode of Pod Practice. I kind of just want to start, just get a little background on you and Ultimate and, your youth career, maybe some college and up until now.
Yeah, I'm from Seattle. I grew up playing in elementary school, middle school, high school. I played for my school teams, and then I also played YCC. And then I stayed in Seattle and went to University of Washington, where I played on the women's division team, Element. And then throughout college, I was also playing club. So I played on Mixtape, and I played on Riot. And then I played Junior Worlds and U24. And then post grad, I kind of just had been in Seattle for a very long time. So I just applied. I just applied to jobs kind of in a bunch of major cities, and I knew some people in New York. Ella, who I live with now, she was also moving. So it just seemed like the right time to kind of go to New York. And now I'm on Bent and I'm here, and it's really awesome. It's very different, but I really like it.
Yeah, Seattle to New York is different sides of the country, and obviously way different cultures. I feel like
Oh my gosh,
I think
yes.
all of us are pretty curious about the cultures of Frisbee communities in both different states, and how New York is maybe a little different. I feel like New York is kind of a hot spot for club players these days, obviously. So kind of curious about just the communities in both places.
Yeah, it's just I feel like in Seattle, it's I grew up with everybody, and just I knew everyone. It was kind of crazy. I feel like I ended up playing club with people who had coached me when I was younger. So then when I moved here, I don't know, it was really exciting to get to meet people who didn't have that first impression of me as a middle schooler. So that's been pretty cool. And I think both communities do a really good job of all of the teams hang out, and there's a lot of, I don't know, just everybody parties together and hangs out together, and we have social events with everybody. And I think I've been lucky enough that in both communities there's been a lot of friendships and fluidity between both.
I'm surprised that New York is able to do that, being so spread out.
Yeah, it's kind of when we have events and parties and stuff, the Partyfull circulates to everyone. And then just before Worlds tryouts, we all would play mini, try to find a central location for that.
Sense.
And then a lot of people play League, which is really cool here. I think in Seattle, a lot of elite club players didn't play League, and those kind of lower level type of community things. And here, Winter League, it was a bunch of Bent and Exist people, and it was
Is that
really
true?
cool.
That's awesome. What's the weather like? How do you manage that? And why does it not happen in Seattle?
I don't know. In Seattle, there's Goalty League, but I feel I never considered playing a sevens league in Seattle. I think I just was if I want to play mini with my friends, I'm gonna play mini with my friends. And here it's just we kind of I don't know, like I moved here and I was like, I need to like find community somehow. And I don't know, it was really cool like signing up for League and realizing like a lot of good people actually play League. And it's like, I know, I played like Winter League, which was, the weather was horrible, like awful. It's so cold here.
I would imagine.
Like so cold. Just awful. But like,
and you
it was
played
really
outside
fun to get
the
to,
whole
like, know
time.
these people. Outside, yeah, outside. None of that like inside stuff. There's like a indoor beach tournament, but like I hate sand, so I would
Indoor
never.
beach.
Same.
Yeah.
I hate sand.
I hate sand.
I don't know if you'd be surprised to hear, but like I don't know that a lot of top club players are playing leagues here. I played my first 2 years after I moved because the same with you. I was looking for community.
Yeah.
And then once I got like ingrained into the Bravo whatever pipeline, I just kind of stopped going. But I feel like I should go back.
No, man.
Yeah, no, Quinn, it's cool.
I know.
It's cool.
Oh my god. I don't know. It's such an East Coast thing, I feel like, is the leagues being high level. Like this year a lot of Bravo people played in leagues, but I don't know if that was a norm in the past. What, like, was it?
Sevens leagues or
or if I don't know, like mini. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really do that. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't know why. I'm an elitist asshole.
Quinn's a busy man.
No, I'm not though. I'm not at all.
This is like kind of a tangent, but I would kind of almost love to just organize something that's geared towards, regionals level and above players. Maybe like a mini league is more sustainable. Although I kind of feel like that has happened, and I'm just so out of the loop in Denver for leagues that I just may not have known about it. I know these guys don't play in it though.
We don't. Did you win your league, Abby? Curious.
Actually devastating. I won this like Thanksgiving hat tournament. So I was like, okay, I felt really confident going into Winter League because I was like with like Oscar on Exist, who was like our captain. So I was very confident going into Winter League, and we made it to the finals. But at the finals, they like reshuffle everybody, like the 2 best teams make it to the finals, and then those teams stay, but then they like shuffle everybody else and like randomly kind of like assign them. And so the other team we were playing like had like Renata Pepe and like Ella, and yeah, we lost in the final. It was horrible. We like did so well the whole time, and then they like got to join this team on the like it was ridiculous. So no, I didn't win Winter League, but I was close.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know, Quinn.
That's so stupid.
Yeah,
this is why I don't play
really
League.
Upset.
This is why I don't do it.
I know. I was pretty upset about it, but it's okay. I'll get them next year. It'll be fine.
Damn. This is kind of off topic too. You mentioned part of Partyfull, the app. Is that a big thing that people use? I love it too. I recently
had no idea what you were talking about, to be honest.
Like this,
oh my gosh.
It's super cute and fun. It's super cute and fun. It's like
Me and
this...
Mikey are so old.
No, Partyfull's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's like this app that you can just basically invite people to an event on, and you can do like a theme on it, and you can do a description, invite people. It's pretty simple, but it's super fun. Is that like a thing that people use a lot over there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I felt like in Seattle, I feel like there were like only for like really big event like New Year's and like stuff like that there were Partyfulls. And here I feel like it's like every single birthday party, like Partyfulls are circulating. I love Partyfull, and you can like see who RSVP'd. It's so nice. If you're like hosting, it's like so nice.
Yeah. And you can get all like the comments in there. Everybody, like we had a Partyfull for a euchre night. I don't know, Abby, do you know what euchre is? It's like
no.
It's a Midwest. It's like this Midwest card game that everybody knows.
Okay.
And we were doing like a euchre tournament, and everybody was like talking shit in like the comments and stuff. And I just like it. Yeah, it's a good app.
Quinn, was this with Frisbee people?
Non-Frisbee people, no.
Okay. Well,
no,
either way, I'm a little insulted I didn't get an invite.
Well, that would have been. It was young people only, Mike. I'm sorry.
Euchre though.
Yeah. We got to play, Mike.
Do you even know what it is, Mikey? You're from the Midwest.
Oh yeah, I know.
Mike's a euchre player.
I've probably played 15,000 hands of euchre. I just
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
Wow.
Sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
But teaching people how to play euchre is maybe the hardest, most tedious, worst thing to do. So Abby, I don't know if you'll ever learn. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I actually tried to teach one of your teammates, Lisa P, how to play not too long ago.
Oh my gosh.
It didn't
It's
go the
so
best.
funny.
She's
okay.
very good at a lot of games.
Yeah.
But as long as they're her games, I think.
Yeah.
Lisa and I were teammates for a beer die tournament, and she's insane, dude. She's so good at like any party game. Well, she's just good at everything.
Yeah, she
But-
is.
She
Good at
is.
everything. Yeah. You got
Do
any
you have,
good Lisa P? Were you gonna ask good Lisa P
Same.
stories?
Same, yeah.
Do you have any good
I
Lisa
know
P
you were
stories?
just down at TEP with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before TP, we had like our like calls with like coaches, and the coach that like was assigned to me was Andy. You know Andy? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like had like a phone call with Andy, and I was like, I don't really like super like know a lot of people on this team. Like I know like or like we've like matched up against each
Are
other.
you
And I was like,
you the youngest person on the team?
yeah, I'm the
Wow.
youngest. Yeah. And I was just like nervous. I was like, I feel like every like world cycle I've done, I've like had like a best friend there that like I already knew. So I was like talking to Andy about how I was kind of nervous about that. And he was so funny. He was like, you're gonna love Lisa P. He was like, you'll be fine. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, cool. And then I showed up and like Lisa P and I like really hit it off. And the first night that we were there, I guess it was like the second night, but we all like flew in and got there really late, and then we played games. And then I was like so tired, and Lisa P and Alyssa were gonna go play pool, and Lisa P kept on like inviting me to play pool, and I was like, I don't really want to. I'm really tired. I don't really want to. So I was like trying to think of like a cute way to get out of it, and I was like, there's no way Mad Dog wants to play pool. I was like, Mad Dog is like the oldest player on our team. There's like no way. So I told Lisa that I was only going to go play pool if Mad Dog win. And then Mad Dog was like so down. Mad Dog was like, I love pool. I'm so down. So then Lisa P and I played pool against Alyssa and Mad Dog, and we got like smoked. We were like not good. It was so bad.
That's a good story. Lisa loves games. She last night. So just yesterday, she was actually over at my place doing something with Stan for they Stanley Peterson. They plan this rave that they do every summer.
Yeah, I've heard.
Which you've heard of.
Yeah.
Very cool. She wanted to watch the Game 7 between the Timberwolves and Nuggets, who are my two favorite NBA teams because I'm from Minnesota, but I've lived in Colorado forever. Sorry, Quinn. I was going to be happy either way. So
it's a really, really tough week for sports for me. But
yeah, poor Abs as well went out. And she's like, okay, we're going to go watch the game. I found a place. We're going to go to Johnny Sickles' friend's apartment to watch it. And I'm like, dude, actually, Johnny recently moved here. I don't know if you know him at all, Abby.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I love this kid. I've known him for a few
awesome.
weeks, but I'm also a 40-year-old man and didn't have like a lot of desire to go hang out at Johnny's friend's apartment to watch a basketball game.
Yeah.
But there was a pool table, and she's like, it's going to be so much fun. And she just kept saying that, and you know, in very true fashion. If you knew me, this would ring true to you. But I just told her that fun is not one of my top priorities anymore. So
that's
I
so
chose
sad,
to stay
home. That is sad.
No. I have fun in different ways.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Go ahead, Quinn.
That's a good segue into just TEP in general. I'm curious how it went. Obviously, maybe not the results you're looking for, but I think in general, like that's the first time y'all were together. It's like you're not really looking for results. I feel like it's more of an experience, growing together, getting to know everybody. Just curious, how it went. How was it? Was it a ton of fun? I'm sure it was a ton of fun, but just all that.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun. It was really great. I think I don't know. It was like a great opportunity to like hang out with everybody. I think like playing games, but then like having like those buys, and then we all were like staying in the same hotel. So I think like just like the like amount of like time we were like forced to hang out was like super helpful. I feel like
Mhm.
everyone really got to know each other. And then like on field, it's just like I like wish we did better, and I think we could have done better. It's just like I think it's good. I'm like I thrive with a chip on my shoulder, so I'm like I feel like it'll end up being great and end up being fine, but like ah gosh, like I feel like I was like so pissed like in the
Mhm.
moment. It was just like we were just cruising in that final and we looked like so good, and then yeah, and it's just like I feel like I kind of liked being the villain. So like the whole like crowd was like chanting for Colombia, and I was like, this is gonna be so sick when we win. Like anytime we scored, silence. Like it was awesome. I was like, this is amazing. And I just like I don't know, it was like a huge bummer, but I'm like really hoping that like
It'll
instead of like
galvanize the
sulking about
team.
it, yeah, we all like figure it out. And we like also like we hadn't practiced together. We were just like kind of like skating on our talent, which like I honestly thought was gonna get us a win. So I think like it's just like I think we're gonna be really good after we actually practice together. But
For sure.
I'm still like we could have won and we didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
You
now you have
know?
the hunger.
I know. Ugh. And I like I play club with some of those people. I like Gina and Hime. I was like, ugh, it's way less fun losing to your friends. Way more
Yeah.
fun to beat your friends. Like, oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this is not atypical for a US team to have an early loss and
Yeah.
figure it out. So I definitely still have a ton of confidence. And those Cardenas sisters too, and
They're,
at least Lisa is also used to playing with them, not against them.
gosh,
Yeah.
they're so good.
So good.
And they're like playing gridlock right now. I feel like you almost know that. And I went to the gridlock
Yeah,
game this weekend, and it was like there's just like no solution to like guarding them.
Mm-mm.
Like
there's not.
both of them are just like so dynamic. Yeah, they're so fun to watch.
Are they living in New York right now? Then?
I think they just like come for the gridlock games and then like leave
Oh
the
wow,
next day. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wild.
that's crazy.
Super
Yeah.
crazy. You were matched up on Manu quite a bit in that game, I feel like. How
Oh
was
my
that?
gosh.
You did
It's
you did a good job
I'm
like considering Manu.
trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm trying to figure out like how to like guard these people that I've kind of like idolized for so long,
Hmm.
and like trying to figure out like how to like get in like a mental space where I'm like I can keep up with them, like I can like because I feel like right now what happens is I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm on Manu, this is crazy. And I just like I feel like I'm getting better at it, but I think like when I started playing in like the women's division, I was just like so hard eyes for like all of these people that
Hmm.
like I would just like every time I get beat, I'd be like, well, it's Cammy Groom, so of course I got beat instead of like I don't know working harder and like
But you're
kind of having
you're
a
the Callahan
motivation.
winner now. You have to.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, yeah,
you're the
Yeah, but
top dog.
now people are saying so that this your experience of that is like very it rings very true for me as well, but people
yeah,
now are like when they mark up on you and they make a good play on you, they're like, "Well, that was on Abby Hecko." It's like it's like
that's
it's
so
starting to
weird.
reverse now that you're in that scene, but yeah, it's very true. I've had to kind of make that same mental switch in
Yeah,
and like I can have like I have a moment in my head when it like started to happen for me was in 2022, the first club season after COVID.
yeah,
We're playing sockeye in quarters at nationals. Um, and first point, we're on O, and I'm staying in line. This is my first year on O line as well for Bravo. Um, and
Is
I
this
see,
2021 then?
is it
Yeah.
2021 at the first,
20.
for
Yeah,
2021?
yeah.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. 2021. I see Dylan Freechild like cross over to the D line. I'm like, that's weird. Like, oh, he's gonna run down on Ben Laurie. Like he's gonna mark Ben Laurie. And he just like is staring straight at me while he's sprinting down the field. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like he's running right at me and he marks up on me for like half the points that game because he's crossing over so much. And I'm just like, okay, this is weird. And so like most of the game, I'm like, I don't even want the disc. Like Dylan's on me. I don't want the disc.
Yeah.
And now it's just like people like when people run down on me, it's like, I can't care who's running down on me. I have to just be like,
yeah, exactly.
nobody can guard me. I don't care. Nobody can guard me. Like I just need to go get it.
Yeah.
And then like this weekend the men's team had a training camp in DC. And Chris Kotcher is like someone I looked up to for a long time. Like I've always considered him like one of the best players in the world. And it's like most of the sets BVH is calling is like, oh yeah, Chris and Quinn in the lane. I'm just like, what is going on? Like how am I pair cutting in like an initiation with Chris Kotcher right now? It's like, this is insane.
Sick.
So like, yeah, you saying that is like a very, very true experience for me as well.
So wild.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Me and Mikey don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds cool.
Yeah.
I like playing Bravo because I definitely get the worst defender, which is great. I can do whatever I want.
We've asked this question before, and since we're talking about the transition to club, have you had a welcome to club moment? But you've been playing club for quite a while now, even though you are so young. But can you think of one?
I think I think when I played mixtape in 2019, I was like on like D2 and we were like losing to Dragon Thrust in the like I think it was in quarters and it was like the last point and I was guarding Erica Bacon and she just like it was the last point and I was just guarding her and she just like mixed me on the goal line and then scored and I like tried like I like laid out like I tried to get it, clearly didn't, and I just remember after that I was like, this is like way harder than YCC. I was like, wow. So I think that was
she's an all-timer too.
Yeah.
She was coming up when I was kind of exiting my mixed career because I'm that old, and I know she's
so
towards the
good.
tail end of her career now.
Yeah.
We're taking a quick break to introduce the Be Ultimate Playbook presented by us, Pod Practice. This is a new recurring segment where we ask elite players and coaches to detail a favorite play. The playbook will be published in its entirety on the Be Ultimate website as a free downloadable resource. I didn't give you a ton of time to think about it, Abby, but do you have one in mind? Like, do you have a favorite pull play or set play of all time?
We used to call it like fish hook on Riot. I think like a lot of teams call it Fury. Fury runs it. Yeah.
We call it Fury. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I like love where like the far side, like the handler on the right side cuts up line and then you hit the rail and then like these two are like the continues. I just like middle. I love hitting the far side rail. Like I love that. And I don't know, I think it's so I like being the rail because then you have like that like away shot or like the under. But really good play. Fury did a really good job with that one.
Yeah. You're really speaking to me again. That's one of my favorite plays too. Catching it on the side specifically for me on the sideline, the wide forehand side, and I can throw that like crossfield flick huck and just like aim for the back cone.
Nice.
Just throw it flat to the back cone for anybody. I'm just like that. Like that is like the reason I play Frisbee, to catch it on that rail and throw that flick huck. Like
so good. It feels so good.
Oh, that's so good.
Since you're kind of our guinea pig walking through this segment, maybe I'll nerd out for just a minute. I won't.
Okay.
You don't have to give out extra commentary on how you like to do it, but like one of the reasons fun fact, Megan Liu, who plays on Fury, she's in Colorado for a few weeks on rotation, and we were talking about that play, and she says they call it 40. And I'm not 100% sure why. I think she said it's because there's actually a player from Madison. I'm forgetting her first name right now. Her last name's Correnta, though, I think. And and her nickname is 40. And the way Megan tells the story is that Fury got the play from her, but I am fairly confident that she got it from Georgia Bosher, who got it from Fury originally. So it's like somehow like circled back, and the origins were lost. At least Megan is not a historian, so maybe she's confused about the details. But I will say also one reason it does work well is because typically you see the defender on that rail playing last back help. So if you clear that handler out and have a wide open break lane, a lot of space to throw into, theoretically, the over the top help should mean that receiver is pretty open coming underneath.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever run that play, but with the option to button hook it or butterfly it straight deep off of it? Because sometimes teams are like, oh, I'm going to blow this up. I know it's coming. And so that defender commits hard to the under, and then you just button hook it immediately. And
yeah, I think on Riot we would like talk about that a lot because we would like end up like, I don't know, we ended up like playing the same teams all the time. Like we were playing like Schwa like a gazillion times every season. And I remember there were a few times where we were like, if they bite,
go deep.
Free reign.
Yeah. Yeah. We did that. We did it with a flood. It's essentially the same thing, but we did it. It's like one of my favorite plays of all time that I've been a part of was we did a flood. It was against Machine at Pro Champs in like 4th place consolation game or something like that. And we're kind of beating their ass, which is awesome because fuck Machine. Sorry guys. And we do a flood and I'm like, okay, everybody's got to yell flood. Like everybody yell flood will really get them. So everybody's yelling flood. And then their whole team is like, it's a flood. And Jace Bruner comes like screaming down the rail to blow up the flood. And I just button hook it deep and beat him by 10, 15 steps in score to win. It was like that was like for like 15-11. And it was just the funniest thing ever because the whole sideline was like, it's a flood. And then it was just deep goal.
So awesome.
That is
I
Quinn's favorite
love
play.
that.
Yeah, it's so good.
I like the John. Okay, it's in John Randolph's Callahan video where he's like in the sack and everybody goes like, shh, and then John's just like running deep.
Yeah.
That one's pretty sweet. I like that one too.
Yeah.
Truck does that a lot with beef now too, and it's impossible to guard.
Yeah.
Or box.
Box. Yeah, I mean, take your pick.
Fairly certain there's a game between Truck and Pony where they keep doing it to each other.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And nobody can stop it. Yeah.
Yeah, that highlight of John is good though.
So sick.
Yeah.
Whenever I think about sorry, not to derail the conversation, but we played Machine twice in that 2022 year.
And we just fucked their shit up both times.
Boomed on them. So, and there was like one guy that played with him for one season. His name's Walt Jansen. I think he's from.
I got a Quinn bomb here. He's playing with him again this season.
Is he? Mm-hmm. Quang bomb. Those are the only 2 times he's ever played Johnny Bravo, and I just think he probably thinks we're the best team in the world. Yeah. So I hope that's what he thinks.
And then he didn't play for him last year, and they beat us in semis.
And they beat right. I'm glad Walt's back.
Thank God.
Sorry.
Yeah, maybe that's good for us.
Yeah. Except that guy's like really good, so maybe it's probably not good for us.
Yeah, it's probably not a great thing for us. Okay, shall we do a little Callahan stuff?
Let's do it. We could watch JR's Callahan video now that we just mentioned it as well. It's not this year, but
we'll see how we're doing for time.
It's a great video, and he's a great player.
I guess before, as I'll start sharing my screen here, but Abby, what was it like to win the Callahan Award? And yeah, can you just give us a little insight on what it's like to be a winner and you know what that moment feels like?
Yeah, I feel like my favorite part of like the whole thing is like when like my video got posted, and then like all of my teammates texted me. They were like, don't watch your video, we want to like watch it with you. So then I like
Oh,
tried to like I stayed off like Instagram. I like tried to like stay off my phone that day, and then I like showed up to practice, and like we set up like a little computer and we all like watched it together. And I think like that, like, I don't know, it's just like really cool that like whenever I want I can just like watch this video of myself that like, I don't know, just like really boosts my ego. So I think that like that is like my favorite part. I think like winning is like really cool, and it's like I think it's really cool that like my like peers voted for like this. I think like, I don't know, I was like worried. I was like, I kind of have like an attitude, like I like to spike. I was like, ugh, I'm not sure if like people are gonna vote for me, and then it was fine.
That's why I loved your video, is because I feel like it really got your personality, and like your video is so good versus other ones that are just like clearly good highlights with some like music going on. But
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
yours was so
I
sick.
agree.
I just watched your video, but what song did you have? I feel like the
Bad
song
Blood.
is.
Bad blood. Yeah.
Yes, it was. That's what it was. I was like, I think it's that,
Nice.
but I can't remember. The song, I feel like the song is so important. And it doesn't even really have to be like a good song. It just has to go with the video, which yours was like it matched your personality, like kind of like Maddie said,
Yeah.
which was perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my like all-time favorite song. Like every team that I've been on, it's like the song that I request to like put on the like pump up playlist. I just like, and I used
Hell
to
yeah.
like, yeah, I used to like before, like it would be like a specific time in warm-ups. It would be like at the end of 4 lines, I'd like go walk over the speaker and like play Bad Blood. Like before every single game, I had to have it at that exact time.
That's
So
so
yeah,
funny.
definitely that song means a lot to me. Yeah.
This is off topic as well, but you saying it's like your favorite song and you always play it is like, it just reminded me of this. Do you, in New York or in Seattle, do bars have touch tunes? Is that a thing?
Like where you get like
Where you can
are you
play
talking
whatever
about?
like on your phone, you can go on your phone in the bar and connect to their like thing and pay
Oh,
coins to play a song.
yeah. I've only been to like a few bars that like
Oh,
have
really?
that.
Okay,
Yeah. Is
never
that like
mind
a
then.
big thing in Denver?
It is. All the bars have touch tunes, and I I'm obsessed with it for some reason. I like pay like I swear to God, I probably spend like $30 a month on fucking touch
It's
tunes
insane.
credits. Um, and I have like a couple
You're
songs
going to
that
a lot of bars. I mean,
or I'm
$30
just
a-
playing a lot of music. Well,
Yeah,
maybe both.
okay.
But I was going to ask if you had a song that you like to play on touch tunes, but maybe that's too niche and I shouldn't ask that question. But
It was a niche question.
yeah, very, very niche. I didn't realize, but all right,
Oh
let's
man,
do
good
this.
question.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You know what's interesting, Abby, to hear your perspective. I'm sure it's nerve wracking. Maybe not nerve wracking. I'm sure it's always a little unknown. You know, you never know if people are going to vote for you or not.
Yeah.
But for like the outsider's perspective, I think we all were just like, well, it's Abby's award to lose. I think it seemed pretty clear cut that you were going to win last year. From outsider perspective, so take that for what
I
it's
feel
worth.
like I just never know how like the kick spiking rubs people, you know? Like it's like I
It's
think
sick.
like some people are like, that's so sick. Yeah. And I think some people are like, that's unspirited. So it's just like I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know who's gonna feel what at any given point.
Yeah.
What's your view on like spirit of the game?
I feel like it's such I don't like I
It's
like
all
question.
it's all
it's
smoke
so
and mirrors.
complicated. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it's
Mhm.
like as like I don't know. I know I think spiking's the coolest thing ever. I think everyone should be doing it. And so that is like a different thing. But then with like, I feel like as long as you're like being respectful and like playing your hardest, like no matter who you're playing, I feel like those are like the important parts of
Mhm.
like spirit of the game. I feel like the like high fiving and being like, when someone scores on you, being like, great cut. Like, I don't think that is like, I don't know. I feel like in my head, that's kind of like, this like performative spirit of the game that like I feel like as like a middle schooler we always like there were like spirit awards. I remember we'd like always be like, great game, like great cut, and like try to be like overly nice
Yeah.
to like win these. And I just think like after like playing for so long and just like, I don't know, maturing, I'm like, that's not really the important part of like spirit of the game. So I don't know. I have a complicated relationship with it.
No, I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah. I think we all of us have a similar view. I'm definitely old school. I'm old, but I think that it's
we need a counter that says how many times
it.
Mike has called himself old or somebody else called
in the whole year and a half run of this, in fact. But I think it's important to recognize that it should evolve with the times and with the people that are playing. And we had a really good conversation with Maddie Sang about this like stewardship of the game, and like I think he also agrees. So he trusts. I think we all trust the old generation. I'll say it again. That new players, young players like yourselves, who are amazing in your own right, are doing the best things for the game, and I think it's important that we trust that generation to do that. And I don't know, that was maybe a little bit of a too of a over the top response to spiking, but I think Kins also shares a very similar view, and
he's very pro spike. I do know that.
We were actually just having the discussion today. Funny enough, we just got smoked by Salt Lake on Saturday evening. The Summit versus the Shred, and he had an awful game.
Don't look at his stat line. Do not.
Okay, I won't.
And we were sort of talking about just the mentality of things. And sorry, we are going on another tangent here. And like how it affects your play and your teammates' play. I think when I start getting concerned is not about the spirit of the game aspect, but when you can tell he may be celebrating or spiking or trash talking in a way that is not helpful for us competitively, basically, where it does it either it invigorates the other team in a lot of ways, and they want to try harder to beat his ass, and that's kind of what happened on Saturday night.
Yeah, I feel like usually I've always like been on teams that like the spiking. I've never really like, I don't know. I think like the spiking on every team that like I played on, it's like it fires up like our team, and it doesn't really have anything to do with like the other team. I also like don't really like talk shit. I like talk shit at like practice, but I feel like in game, like if I am talking shit, it's like usually as like a bit. Like I feel like I never like actually talk shit to people. So I feel like usually it's more of like a internal or like within our team thing for like spiking. But knowing Kins, I do know there are more people involved when he's doing it.
I'm pro spike. I just sometimes when people spike like aggressive spikes on like an O hold that was just like they walked up the field and this guy caught like a 2-yard break side continue for the goal, and it's like this huge spike. I'm like, okay, like all right, like chill out. Like I get the spikes on big plays and big moments to fire up the team. I think that's like the Benyat triple spike. His explanation is that he needed to fire up his team. And it's like, well, okay.
Okay.
Love you, Ben. But
my favorite is the turnover, and then they get a Callahan to hold, and then super aggressive spike. It's just like, I don't know. Callahans are worth celebrating. It's just, you shouldn't have turned it over. Okay, Callahan actually, the video is not the defensive play. I do have Jolie pulled up, but what should we start with? I definitely want to hit Kennedy, and I definitely want to hit Teresa to start. Any votes? Should we just watch Jolie's?
Teresa?
Start with Teresa.
Teresa
We can watch
Hughes.
Jolie. Teresa Hughes is so good.
Let's start with Teresa. Let's do it.
Okay. I, by the way, did not know Teresa too well as a player until recently.
She's so awesome.
But I have been watching a lot of Pleiades film as part of like the same the ultimate thing that I was just talking about.
Yeah.
And last year, as the secondary reset to Barnett, I was like, holy shit, that girl is like, Teresa is as good of a thrower and so dynamic.
Yeah. I just like last year, I was like, she is like the best reset handler like in this division. Like if she was on any other team, she'd be like the like initiating cutter or she'd be like centered to every time. It's just being on the team that's for sure.
Okay, Teresa, here we go. I guess let me know if you can't hear the audio or if it's too loud.
Be capable of disrupting the style of
Turn it down.
UNC typically likes to have.
Woo! Still down?
A little bit more.
Oh.
Should I start it over? Is it still too loud?
Just let it go.
Okay.
She's got dome though.
So crazy.
Oh, against our quandary ladies.
That's bookends, uncharacteristically with a face block.
That cut was sick though.
Oh, look at this team of Callahan winners that are not aimed at me.
But use on a different level.
Oh, she's so good.
I like the intro.
I'm so insecure, I think that I'll die before I drink. And I'm so caught up in the news of who likes me and who hates you. And I'm so tired that I might quit my job, start a new life. And they'd all be so disappointed, cause who am I if not exploited? And I'm so sick of 17. Where's my fucking team?
Oh,
this is my favorite part.
Here.
One more time. Enjoy your youth, I'm gonna cry. And I don't stick up for myself. I'm anxious and
with that little slash cut.
I wish I'd done this before. And I wish people like
so good.
That's a pretty wicked throw from whoever that was too.
It's brutal out here.
Trae Young.
What was the Trae Young I think about?
Was made on this single point. Goodness.
I feel like no one wants me.
I love
hate
that.
the way I'm perceived. I only have 2 real friends, and lately I'm a nervous wreck.
I think like what I'm most impressed with is how quickly she gets the disc out of her hands.
I'm not cool and I'm not smart, and I can't even parallel park. All I did was try my best. It's the kind of things I did. I'm relentlessly obsessed. They say these are the golden years, but I wish I could.
She's got some wheels.
I was gonna say, is she really fast, Abby? She's cooking people. Oh, did we lose Abby?
There we go. Hold on.
There we go.
I hear ya.
Oh, she's back.
There we go. I'm back.
There we go. How fast is she? Is she really fast?
She's so fast. She's like so insanely fast. Like in these, there are like multiple videos of her in this video where she's being guarded by like Tori Gray, who's like crazy fast, and she's just running past Tori. It's insane.
It's crazy.
She's so fast.
You know, when I think about like when I watch the Cardenas sisters with the disc, like it just looks like they hold it.
Hang on, Mike. We can't hear you. The music's too loud.
Music's still too loud?
Yeah, go down more.
I'll wait.
Are you turning it up?
No. It
sounded like you were turning it up.
It did sound like that.
Is it still loud?
No, I can't even hear it now.
Okay. Well, it's up.
Relatively deep to Erica.
No, this seems good.
Yeah,
Oh
this is good.
shit!
Bird throw. Teresa catches it in the end zone. Slam it, Teresa. Slam. Oh, she doesn't slam it. She's too chill for
God
that.
damn, 3 national championships.
Love it.
I got to figure out this audio situation because I can't hear it at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It was
because
crazy.
the audio is like coming out of
It
here.
was at the beginning. It was so loud.
We'll figure that out. We'll have to. Actually, maybe I'll just have you guys help me now really quickly. Let me replay.
Oh, look who's top left. Look who's top left in the
Hey.
suggestions.
Oh.
There I go.
Okay, I'll play this as our audio test as well.
Okay.
Is it still really loud?
I feel like it could be a little. It's just I feel like when the music starts, then it gets really hard to hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Is this affecting it at all? What I'm doing?
I don't know if it's a no. Still
Okay,
feels
this is
loud.
It's loud. It's just loud. Is it still loud?
Yeah.
Yes.
What? You see, why is it so loud? Okay. No effect? No effect? Well, maybe this is something I'll need to Google later. But nice work, Abby.
Thank you.
Whoa! Oh, you did it, Mike.
That did something.
Yeah. Now it's quieter.
Right there. Right there.
So I just have to
That's
keep it
good.
the YouTube level at the very minimum level.
Okay.
It seems like.
Okay, that block is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
That
That's
might
sick.
be the play of my life.
That's sick.
I want to watch that one again, actually. Yeah. How tall are you, Abby?
I'm 5'7".
Damn.
Woo.
Yes.
I was almost have guessed 5'9". with how
At
much-
13-12 too, that block.
Yeah. A good syzygy. Was this semi? What round was this?
This is the semi. Yeah.
Well, I guess we're watching Abby's video now. We got.
We can
Yeah.
stop. I've seen
No,
it
no,
plenty.
no.
We're having
in
a
it
good
now.
time.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think. One clear thing from your video, Abby. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is just like how dominant of an just an athletic force you are.
Yeah.
What
I
would
feel
you
like
say?
I just like didn't really realize I could like jump until that like 2021
toes.
nationals.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. So sick.
That's crazy.
I play a
Um,
lot of mini. Like the towing the line is like all
Mhm.
from playing mini with like the mixtape people.
That's a big Seattle thing too, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice. The defensive footwork. What would you say your biggest strength is? We asked this to Justin because Justin is very known for just skying the pants off of people.
I think I'm like really good at towing the line. I
That's
think
your greatest
that's
strength?
like I think that's my like number one thing.
She's keeping.
You gotta go back to the nene. You
Yeah,
gotta
we
go
just
back.
missed some elite selling.
You gotta go
and
back
we
to
can
the
talk
nene.
through it.
No,
What
it's
was
it?
so good.
Yeah.
further.
So
I love it.
I'll let it play. I don't know where it is.
It's coming up.
It's coming.
yeah. Oh god, it's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love celebrating, okay?
Hell yeah.
That's sick.
That's a nice move. There's a little double move on the up line. I mean, there's no doubt that you're gonna get this block. I don't know why she thinks she can squeeze it in there. Oh, more highlights against our Colorado sisters.
Yeah. Oof.
Did anybody else on your team get thrown to? It just seems like they're just.
Jeez.
Yeah, they're just boosting it to you.
I got thrown to a lot that year. Yeah.
I know this isn't what we're talking about right now, but are you on some sort of training program?
I honestly just like kind of piggyback on my friend's GPP. Like I've not signed up for it, but I just like run tempos and do like high C with him. So yeah.
Just beasting on people.
We won't tell people you're not paying for it.
Yeah, don't yeah, sorry. Cut
I'll
that
be one
out.
out you. Actually, I happened to send out a bunch of workouts to a couple workouts to the Summit guys, and one of them was a GPP workout for sure.
No, I steal it from Chris and then I send it to people. It's like bad.
Okay, we'll definitely cut that out.
That's so funny.
Man, I can't hear the music at all. It's such a bummer that it's so loud for you, and I can't.
You got to
hear
take
it all.
one for the team here, Mike.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
so loud.
It's so loud. Even right then, I was like trying to focus so hard to hear Maddie talk.
Yeah.
Really? Even though it's
I don't know.
Smidge? Okay,
Yeah,
Riverside.
I don't know why it's so
we have
loud.
some feedback for you.
Yeah,
coming.
that's crazy.
I'm looking at all the knobs on my board just to figure out if any of them might be helpful. Okay, so we've watched Teresa's. We've watched Abby's.
Kennedy, right?
Yeah.
Kennedy.
Do you want to go female, male, or female, male?
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do Kennedy.
Also, is the pigtails the signature look? I don't feel like a lot of other people do it.
Oh, yeah. I do it I honestly, at like the 2019 U24 tryouts, I got like a haircut before and my hair was too short for a ponytail.
Uh-huh.
And so I wore my hair in pigtails and then I like made the team. So I was like, oh my God, I have to wear my hair like this anytime it matters. So
Fuck
now
yeah.
like anytime we like play tournaments or like games that matter, I put my hair like that. But like at practice, I do like just like a ponytail. But when it matters, I have like the pigtails. Yeah.
It's like if you got the
I love
pigtails
that.
in, you're locked in.
Yeah. It's game
That's-
time.
That's
It's
sick.
game Yeah.
Maddie, you ever do pigtails?
No, but I'm thinking about it.
Maddie,
now.
you should
Yeah.
do double space bun.
I was gonna say
The buns
space
are
buns
cute.
Yeah,
Are
buns would
really
be cute.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try my practice tomorrow.
Yeah, try
See
it
how
out.
well I play.
Kennedy has a teaser and a video. Should we watch them both?
Just
I think we
I'm-
should just watch the
just
video.
watch the video.
The
Okay.
teaser is like 3 minutes long.
Is it
Oh,
really?
that's a
Jesus.
little bit
Yeah.
of a teaser.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
But I think it's like all of her stats from like a single game. I think her teaser is like
Oh.
that type of vibe. Yeah.
How's the volume?
It's pretty good.
Oh,
We'll
dude,
see when the
think it's
music comes
okay.
on.
Be a little
Yeah.
honest. I think this block's a little overrated. Just because I watched this game recently and
Mike, we're
Vermont
supposed to be hyping these people up, not saying
Vermont
they're
got
bad.
crushed because they were just helping over too much, and that was a help D. Kennedy is an amazing player, though, and it was
She is
evident
really
from
good.
point one. I don't know if you've heard Abby, but she's making her way out to Colorado this summer.
I know. I did hear. I saw the Molly Brown roster.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They posted that.
Yeah.
She can
Boom.
kind of do it all, huh?
That
Yeah.
was a
She
crazy
throws
throw.
some crazy stuff. Yeah.
I believe it's called
Schmeat.
I think it's called Schmeat.
Johnny Sickles has introduced us to Schmeat. I don't
To
know if you've heard of
Schmeat,
Schmeat. I
Oh
mean,
God. It's
It's
the
the
Vermont
sheepball.
thing.
Yeah.
It's like a Boston, New Jersey, Vermont thing, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Northeast.
I love
You know the Tire Biz Frizz on Twitter?
An amazing Twitter account.
So that's Johnny's old roommate. And they
Okay.
kind of coined the Schmeat thing, and I think Johnny made up the term.
Okay.
That's the lore. I don't know if it's true.
Holy
So
smokes.
they- yeah, that video is
Oh my
sick.
god.
That was
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
What? Is Kennedy the favorite to win?
I
you
don't
think?
know. I think she's up there. I think like in my head, I think like Kennedy, Teresa, and like Jolie are
Jolie.
probably my like who I think the top three are.
If Jolie doesn't win, I'm rioting.
She's so good.
Dude, I think that video was so far my favorite one that we've watched.
So sick.
It must be cold out there.
I'm like, does she?
That highlight was too long.
That is pretty good.
Mike, stop picking it apart.
Sorry. Have you ever gone up for a 50-50 against Kennedy, Abby?
She definitely has I'm waiting for one against me. I feel like
I'd
it
like
might
to see that.
happen.
It'll
She's
happen at
a
some
bit
point.
taller than you, it looks like.
I think she is taller than me. She's just so good in the air.
Yeah. I'd like to watch that happen.
Yeah.
Tell me about this song. What's playing? I can't hear anything.
It's Dream On by... Is it...
I don't know, man. Led Zeppelin?
Is it Led Zeppelin?
Yeah.
It's No, I think it's Aerosmith.
Oh, no.
Let me look
We're
it up.
butchering it bad.
Yeah, it's Aerosmith. It's Aerosmith. Not my favorite song, I'll be honest. Not huge on the song.
Yeah.
It's not super timely. Maybe she's a big ACD or Aerosmith fan.
She throws some crazy shit.
Who's throwing that? I'm not even thinking about throwing
Kennedy.
that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I love that one. I love that.
On
So
Stacy
sick.
too.
It's on
Yeah.
Stacy. Yeah. They're big on the highlights here, or the spotlights. She was a YCC champion. Where was that?
I feel like
2019.
I don't know why, but I feel weird when people put their YCC and high school stuff in Callahan videos.
Yeah, that's weird.
I honestly that's a good point of discussion because how do you feel about putting club or semi-pro? Do you feel like that's also kind of off limits?
I feel like I think it kind of depends in my opinion. I feel like I came from a really privileged position where there's a lot of film of me from college. And then I think if there's not a lot of film, if you go to a smaller school or your school hasn't been to nationals very often, I think that it makes a ton of sense. But I think if it happened in your college, in the time you were in college, if it's your PUL film and stuff from when you were in college, I think that's fine. But I just when people put high school highlights, I'm what is going on here? That was so long ago.
Definitely
I
not
agree
relevant.
with that. But one of my favorite ones of all time is Stanley Peterson's, which it may be my favorite of all time.
Me too.
Yeah,
It's
and
really
he
good.
has it gets me.
It's all Bravo though, basically.
But it's
Really?
all Bravo.
Well, it's 50-50 Bravo, I'd say.
Yeah, and so I do think it occurred when he was in school, so it's okay.
Yeah. Here's my thing with that is I think if you like Abby said, if you have enough film to do just college, that's awesome. Like Gooch's was really good because it was 5 minutes of college stuff.
Yeah.
But I also think people have said that
semis and finals every year.
Every fucking year, God. I also think that people have said making plays against club players while you're in college is something. But sometimes I'll watch Callahan videos and they have club plays and it's not that good of a play. I think if you're putting club or semi-pro in the video, the play has to be fucking sick. It's got to be real good. Whereas if it's a college play and it's just an inside break that's kind of cool, you can put it in there and nobody blinks an eye. So that's my
very
take
nuanced.
Yeah.
A couple of stance plays that were in club were too good not to include, to be honest.
Yeah, the hand switch catch against Ironside is one of the greatest plays I've ever seen.
John Clyde.
Why are we watching a Texas guy's video?
I don't know. We could skip it. We could skip it. He just got votes and requests.
All right, let's pick this one apart. Go ahead and play it.
Yeah, I haven't seen this one, to be honest.
I haven't either.
Okay.
I don't know much about John, although we've played against them a lot. Looks like somebody I wouldn't enjoy being around. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I'll shut up.
Texas Frisbee royalty of
Do you guys remember playing against him?
The song's already bad.
Song's
Yeah.
bad, team's bad.
Not going to be shy about taking a deep throw.
I could skip it. Sorry, John.
No hate though, John.
No, hate John Clyde.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
He's a good athlete. He's long. He must play for Double Wide, right?
I'm not sure. Let me look.
He does not.
Oh, okay. That maybe is why I don't know who he is.
It looks like he played for Connecticut Harpoon for YCC.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and then he's only played for Tough, it seems like.
Mostly college highlights that I've seen.
I know.
there's-
I've only seen college highlights. Okay. Maybe a different song?
Oh, okay, he is a good thrower. Pretty visionary. We beat Texas 15-9 at regional, so wasn't really aware they had good players.
These are good
Wait,
throws.
that was pretty sick.
These are good throws. Yeah. No, these are
Yeah.
good throws.
Yeah.
Hammer blade section,
shot.
always nice.
All right, Quinn, maybe you should put your recruiting hat on for John.
Yeah, dude, he looks really good.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
He was just like booming on people, and now it's all throws. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice edge and touch.
That was pretty sick.
Yeah.
He's long.
Oh.
yep.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
against the birds.
Sorry, boys.
Those baby blue jerseys are very jarring to see on a tough team.
Did that hammer, man? He cocks like all the way, like
Yeah,
He's
way
got a lot
back.
of spin on these throws.
Oh, that's your guy, Quinn.
Who was it? Oh, was it the guy wearing those cleats?
Yeah.
God.
All right, John is actually quite good.
Yeah.
John's in. John is in.
John Clyde's good. Okay.
I also kind of like the bandana swag on his neck. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's very on brand with Tough.
I hate
Shorty
those jerseys
shorts.
though. Those are bad. Jesus.
He's kind of a machine, actually. I wonder how fast he is.
He looks tall. Fun.
Okay.
Plays for the Soul.
Plays for the Soul, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
John Clyde's
fine.
good. I'm glad we watched.
Yeah.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
And before I get fried online for hating on people, I don't actually hate anybody. I'm just trying to make good content, people.
Quinn's a
You just
frisbee
don't like
hater.
Texas. It's
I'm
just
I'm a big frisbee hater, and Texas, Colorado, like there's a big rivalry. Well,
Okay.
I will say I did hate the Spiders last year. That's the only team I actually legit hated. So get that out there.
Woof.
That's known.
That's known, though.
That's
Yeah.
a known fact. Okay.
Who we got?
We got on the docket. We have to watch Rutledge. I've heard it's very good. I haven't watched
It is
yet.
very good. It's
Ruts
very
is
good.
awesome.
The editing in Rut's video is top notch. Along with obviously he's a really good player and the plays are super good, but the editing like makes it.
We will watch Seth Wells for sure.
Perfect.
I don't want to keep Abby forever here.
Yeah, we're already an hour.
And I also I don't want to tip the balance on too many male Callahan videos. But
It's okay. We watched mine. I think.
Yeah, we watched.
Right, so I think we'll be at 3 and 3.
We'll be at 3 and 3. We'll be
okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well,
so Seth.
Okay.
Seth, Rut,
Seth and Rut,
and then we'll be good.
And then we'll be done. Okay.
And we can watch that. We can clip in. We don't have to watch it. We can clip in that one play from JR's in post production.
Abby, do you know Seth, huh?
I do know Seth. Yeah, I don't know Seth super well, but I've hung out with Seth in group settings.
Oh, was this a high school team?
No, high school. No, I was talking shit about this.
Oh, Seth. Well, he didn't do anything there. What was that? Yeah, let me give Seth some love here. He is very deserving of this nomination from CU and a great leader for the team. We've talked about this a lot. Am I talking over audio that's relevant? Because I can't.
It's just a song. It's just
a song.
It's just a song. You're good. Keep talking.
He's a coach's dream because he does everything and processes it in real time and applies it to the field. The work ethic, incredible. If Spirit of the Game was something that was we were talking letter of the law, he's also very much that person. Not a flashy player by any means, but here's a highlight. Boom.
Suck it, Jock.
Suck it, Jock.
Get fucked, dude.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I love Seth to death. I couldn't be happier for him, and I'm stoked to see that he's getting a little recognition here.
Oh, that was such a booming rip.
That was a rip,
that
dude.
Was really wow.
Yeah, I can't say enough. I can't say enough good things about Seth. I mean, he's one of my favorite young people that I've played with.
It's a nice move. He's a slippery little guy.
And also, just to talk about the growth that he's had since he came on to Bird. His freshman year was my senior year. We almost cut him. He was the last guy on the roster. He's literally the last guy we took on our roster. And now he's their center handler and Callahan nominee. It's incredible.
Wait, he's kind of clamping, Jock. Wow.
Yeah.
Jock who, dude? Get out of here, Jock.
This is the clamping portion. Yeah. Just look at that.
That was good.
Yeah. Seth really inspires me because he's just got such crisp, nice break throws. I'll always be I can't throw break throws. I'm too small. I'll get hand blocked. But he's smaller than me. He's just out there making it look smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, this was
sick.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Also, if you know Seth, this song is just not Seth at all, which I think is fucking hilarious. It's so good.
How did they choose it? Do you know?
I have no idea, but it just reminds me of Von Alon Gielan's defensive highlight video from 2015 or something. If
dedicated to Aiden
that.
Price.
Oh.
I don't know the exact story, but he passed away, I think, when they were in high school. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Shout out Seth. We love you, Seth.
I actually don't know what Seth's music preference is, but he was in our car, Quinn, for nationals this past year, and I put on some Spotify curated girl pop anthem playlist, And he was like, "This playlist is good."
So awesome.
So I think maybe that's the preference.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's funny because for you, Abby, and for people that don't know, me and Maddie just like almost exclusively listen to like ear splitting dubstep from 2012.
Almost
Okay.
So it's just
unlistenable.
like
Yeah.
so listening to that was hilarious in that car.
Yeah,
So
good
funny.
vibes.
Okay, we're jumping back on quickly because we realized we did not watch Khalil's Callahan video and thought that would be sacrilegious to not support our fellow Colorado players. And Khalil's a badass too. So
Yeah.
we're gonna quickly check this one out and add it to the episode. And yeah, I think this one should be good because Khalil makes a ton of plays.
She rocking the Tokay cleats.
Is
Bro,
that
maybe it's time for Tokay. Maybe it's Tokay's.
do you get a free pair of Tokays?
Yeah, they're on their way. I was talking to this is actually a good tangent story. I was talking to Rowan this past weekend, and he was like, the first time he got a free pair of Tokays, he was wearing them and like he was mostly doing like rehab in them and stuff and like not running hard or playing in them. And he's like, these are the most comfortable things ever. He was telling his whole team to get them. He's like, everybody's got to get them. These are the best cleats ever. And then he said the first time he used them in like game or practice, he's like, these are the worst cleats I've ever used.
What did they just fall? Did they fall apart, or
He's
were
like,
they
they're
just not-
so slow. They have
yeah,
no
not
like
performing.
return on energy. That the performance on them is awful, but they're super comfortable apparently. So I'll let you know when I get it.
That doesn't really surprise.
That's a pretty important criterion, especially for us
Comfort.
old folks. Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's true.
The more uncomfortable the cleat for me, the better, honestly. But just because cleats being comfortable usually correlates to them being bad for performance. It seems like so. Like the Vapor football cleats are just like little freaking death traps for your feet, but they're so fast. They're so fast. So that
my cleats are comfortable. Is that why I was 20 yards behind Kai on those sprints?
yes, that's exactly why.
That's the only reason. Otherwise, I'd be right there up there with them.
You need cleats that want to make you run so fast to get out of them.
Yeah. You'll have to let us know, Quinn, but I know you're hopping in the New Balance football cleats in 35 days.
Dude, so when I sent to give people context, New Balance is dropping football cleats that are sponsored by Marvin Harrison Jr. And I've been like checking daily to see when they're dropping, and finally they like said when they were going to drop them. So I immediately sent them to Maddie and said I'm getting them, and I thought they were dropping this Sunday. I was like, oh, they're coming out in like a week. They're coming out. They have a countdown on their website that literally says 30, like it's 35-day countdown, and it's got seconds on it, and it's counting down from like a month and a couple days. I'm like, what
the anticipation.
Yeah, a little ridiculous. So.
But I'm getting them as soon as they come out. So
they look sick.
Give me.
Can
a
you
month
just
and a
pre-order
couple of
them,
days.
or do you have to wait?
No, you have to wait.
Oh wow, the hype machine.
They look fucking sick, though. I'm stoked.
Should I show them on?
Yeah, let's see them.
Yeah, they're called the Prodigy.
The Prodigy.
So,
they also have the Fortress, which is for like linemen and defensive ends.
You know, Felix is gonna put those bad boys on.
They're not chunky enough for Felix, man. He needs boots that go up to his knees.
Yeah.
I should just go to the New Balance site.
Yeah, get on there.
That could work. Yeah, search Prodigy up there. See what comes up.
Nice.
There she blows.
See,
34
it's
days.
34 days, and they have the seconds going down. I'm like, what are we talking about here?
They're pretty clean.
They're sick, right?
They kind of look like those Audi Zeros you hate.
They do look like the Addy Zeros I hate, but they're actually made out of an upper that can support your foot and not something you just slide right the fuck off. Like,
dude, glad Kins isn't here.
Yeah, I fucking hate those Addy Zeros.
The Audi Zero is like the fabric is
Yeah,
too
it's like
loose?
this stupid fly knit material, and it's
Yeah.
like maybe I stopped to, which is ridiculous because I'm not stopping harder than like these NFL athletes wearing them, but like when I stop, my foot like slides off of the footbed. I'm just like, what am I doing in these?
I
But
don't think I'd
those,
look.
man,
I don't think I would look good in these. These are too slick.
maybe you should check out the cleat plate though. The cleat plate is. I watched like a video, and apparently they studied like where the athletes are putting force in the ground, and so the cleat plate is like different, and it's like apparently backed by them doing testing and stuff, and that's a crazy looking cleat plate.
Are these two little studs here? The white pieces?
No, I
too?
don't think those are studs at all. I think there's 4 in the front, 2 in the mid, and then 4 in the back, and I think that's it.
Oh.
I don't know. Those
Oh
kind
wait,
of
no,
look
there
like studs.
there is there's 4 on the sides too. There's 2 each on each side. It looks like they're just invisible.
Yeah.
See through.
Neat. Yeah, Mikey, maybe you would like the Fortress. Maybe Google Fortress.
What is that? I have no idea what that
It's
is.
It's the lineman cleat they're dropping as well, or like defensive end cleat.
You won't like them.
Who
No,
made
you should. It's New Balance. They're right there. Yeah.
Oh,
Look at those.
these are
things.
okay. So these are the Felix cleats.
Yeah.
Right.
I think they look good.
They don't look bad at all.
No.
It looks heavy. I'm
looks
already
so
too slow. I don't need a couple of anchors on my feet. Dude, nothing makes me feel slower than when I run sprints with all of you guys.
Yeah, that's okay. Though.
So I know we haven't officially dropped this segment yet, but it's in the works with the we really do need Artie on for the trend forecast.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
But with cleats specifically, I feel like the last few years have been just like all black and white cleats. Mm-hmm. And I think what we're on the precipice of are just like loud, ugly cleats.
I've got a pair of loud uglies, yeah.
Those like quilted green ones.
Yeah, they're fucking hideous, but like they're really ugly. But I only bought them because it was the only that's my favorite cleat, and they didn't have any other ones in my size. So
what are the ones that Becky's wearing? They're
mercurial soccer cleats.
Yeah, and Colson has the same pair, but they're like those bright green ones.
Yeah.
So this is the one Becky has, right?
Yeah, that's the one Becky has.
So yeah, not a super hot take, but yeah, trend forecast is trending ugly.
Ugly cleats
in the cleat department. Yeah,
these ones are like podcast colors.
They kind of are.
They're nice.
And Colson just got these ones. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Benin wears the pink version of those.
Yeah. Wow, there's some really ugly Edge Pro 360s on here. Holy hell.
Yeah, man, but if you want to be on on trend,
or the Fruity Pebble LeBron Menaces. Oh my god.
That's a Felix cleat if I've ever seen one.
Oh, is this not? It didn't update my.
Oh, you're frozen.
Yeah.
I'm
like on the website. I don't know why. Let's see if. Well, I'm going to go back to YouTube, see if it goes.
You might have to unshare and then share again.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Stop. All right, should we do this?
Let's do this thing. Enough about cleats.
Khalil is such a monster on the field. I actually not a huge Mikey bomb or anything, but I'm on a text chain with AYU, and I assume this is Claire. I'm not sure. It's a quandary coach that I don't have the number saved for. And I think Khalil's going to do some strength and conditioning coaching for
hell yeah,
for some of the YCC folks this summer.
Nice.
That's sick.
I'm just okay. Beware, it might blast you, so I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Is it blasting?
No, I think it's pretty good.
Okay, I can hear it. Okay.
Yeah, we'll rock with this.
Decent volume.
Yeah, decent.
carrying her teammates. Or actually, I'm not sure what Khalil's pronouns are.
Quick song change.
Who's this, Stevie Nicks?
Loud. It's real loud.
Loud now? What happened? I don't understand. Is that
There we go.
better?
That's better. Yeah.
Okay. Khalil, this is a sweet grab. I remember this one.
Ooh.
No way.
What the hell?
Khalil's from North Carolina, is that right?
It's a good question. I'm not sure.
I think so.
Ugh.
Khalil, coolest name in Frisbee?
It's pretty cool. Jeez.
Ooh. Do you think Khalil will be top 5?
I don't have a great finger on the pulse of
I think
women's college Frisbee.
It seems like a pretty stacked year for both
It really
men and
does.
women. Yeah.
I could see her being up there though. For
me
sure.
too. I mean, Quandary has been so good the last few years.
Yeah, I think she will be. That's a nice throw.
Dude, it's so nice.
That's really nice.
I wish I could freaking throw that around backhand. God.
Oh my, no. Was she in?
I think she was out.
That
That was sick though.
Throws on the semifinals.
That is a rip.
Do not get much better than what we just saw from Cleo Phillips.
Ooh.
The validation from Evan Lepler is always nice.
That's all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
She's got kind of a funny forehand.
When she gets into her forehand, man, it's like she's into it.
Down there.
Oh, there's
Abby. Shout out.
Hecko. We didn't ask Abby what
Oh,
foe meant.
shit, we forgot.
Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Oh,
what was that?
no idea.
Damn, I forgot. That final went to Universe, didn't it, against North Carolina?
She's kind of, maybe I'm off base here, but she kind of got a Levka Walczek style out there. She kind of looks like her out there.
Yeah, kind of. Like, just super strong.
Yeah, super strong, powerful cuts. And I feel like the throwing is
Yeah, something about the throwing form.
very, like, expressive almost.
It's a good comp. I'd be happy with that comp. Most air broken something.
Oh, air bike's broken. That's and then she's on
Oh.
the assault bike. Yeah, that's funny.
That's good.
That was
Alright.
That was
great.
good. That was good.
Yeah, nice length too. I
Good
felt
song.
like-
Yes,
Yeah.
the length
It
is
flowed really well.
yeah.
I kind of felt like some of them
Just kind of
lingered a little bit long.
Yeah. No, that felt really cohesive.
All right, Khalil, good luck. We'll be rooting for you to win Callahan, and also, I think Quandary's got a good shot at another good shot at the title this year. So we'll see you out there in Madison. Are we ready for Rut?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Any final requests before, or should we wait till after we watch Rut?
After we
Oh,
watch, and then
okay.
we can put a bow on it.
Okay. Here we go. Rutledge Smith. Oops.
Nice.
I hear absolutely nothing. Ooh, that is nice.
So
though.
sick.
Nasty.
Oh, why are all these clips of Bird getting cooked?
Because we suck.
Oh, he's so good.
Oh my god, the
Dude.
extension.
At West Coast tryouts, I got to play with Rut quite a bit and talk to him and get to know him a lot. And I have nothing bad to say about him as a person or his game. I'm a big Rutledge Smith fan.
Yeah, I agree.
Was there a butt to that?
I thought you were going to say but.
No, I'm a big.
No.
I stuttered with big and it sounded like but. I'm a big Rutledge Smith fan.
No, he's the best.
The
He's
best.
so awesome.
He's got some boyish charm. He looks like a handsome young man. How do you think he's gonna translate to the next level, Quinn? I mean, he was in semis with Ring last year.
Can't hear you.
Too loud?
Too loud, I guess.
I'm not
But
even
the
gonna
song is
try
good. This is a good song. though.
It is really good. I love the Teresa and his are Olivia Rodrigo. It's so awesome.
The mishmash. It's good cohesion.
Oof. You're saying about translating his game to the next level?
Yeah, he's clearly already a solid club player.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll excel?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. His skill set is at such a premium. It's like that handler who's good in small spaces, but who's also athletic enough to like stretch the field and play in like multiple facets of the game, which in my opinion, the game is kind of trending towards people that can handle, but are athletic enough to do other things as well. So I think that's him.
I agree.
Yeah. I think small space skills are almost more important than the big throws for handlers these days.
Yeah. Yeah, it does
So
seem like that. That is so cute. It feels like handlers these days need to be able to throw. That was sick. Need to be able to throw breaks more than they need to be able to throw hucks, and the hybrids are the ones throwing the hucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, no.
no,
Seth.
That's bullshit.
Oh, was that John Clyde too? He's just skying all the Callahan people. Chills. I got chills from that last little bit there.
I feel like there were so many like cute videos of him, like him like celebrating and just like being happy, and those are like so nice in these videos.
The
what I'm
turnaround, the turnaround double fist pump scream was sick.
It was so good. The timing was so good.
Yeah, I just love to see the personality come through. Like that's it just like it gives me real feels.
Yeah,
real actual human feelings.
That's my favorite part of these videos too. The get to know the people a little bit.
Yeah,
totally. Do y'all have a favorite one? I know we talked about stands
of all time.
Yeah,
mine is stands. But if it wasn't stands,
it might be Jesse Schaffner's.
Yeah,
Jesse's
Shops
really
is so good.
That was I think that was Justin's favorite. Jesse's.
It was, yeah.
Shops is so good.
It gets me going.
Yeah.
Abby, do you have a favorite?
I think like Shops, like that's just I like have seen
Iconic.
Jesse so many times, and like I feel like that was like one when I like saw it when I was like, little. I was like, I want to win this, Hers was so sick. And like the song is so good. Yeah.
Such an icon.
Hers is probably.
I think the Spikezilla Dylan Freechilds was ahead of his time. I think like showing all the spikes and like all that stuff that we're talking about. People didn't really do that as much. Yeah. But I don't think it's one of my favorites, but it's good. It has to be Smith for me. It has to be Stan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're biased, but happily so.
I don't know. Jolie Krebs is up there.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I do think Jolie's
Abby-
was my favorite. Still.
Abby, yours is up there for me too. I think it's very good.
Absolutely. So Callahan videos weren't always a thing. Here's another Mikey and Maddie are old comment. And I remember like the first one I saw was Nick Lance's.
Sick
Callahan.
Lance.
Sick Lance.
Okay.
And I feel like that was like the first one that they really put effort into the production and editing.
Mhm.
And maybe not the first one, but now it's really taken off and it's just fun to watch every year. So, you guys feel like it has like a really big impact on who wins?
The vote?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
I think
massive.
so.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
massive.
I do too. But it just like makes me think like, what were people doing back pre 2010?
I mean,
Oh, he
Justin
didn't have
Burnett
footage.
probably wouldn't have won if it like the video wasn't a huge part of it. Because like he played for Emory, not really many people got to play against him or knew him. They didn't make nationals.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abby, what do you think about the Callahan video?
I think the video is huge. I think that's like how you like get like your outreach to people.
Yeah.
And they're so fun. I do love them. I wonder how many people like Justin who are from lesser known places we don't get to, see, but
Yeah.
There's a lot. I have a tangent about that, but Ann Worth's was really good too.
Ann's is so good.
It's very, very good.
She's fun to watch play.
Yeah,
Sometimes the song, can just make it too.
Yeah.
Like it's obviously a perfect song for her.
Yeah. But my
Ann's
tangent
is really good.
on people like players from lesser known place like colleges and stuff like that. Both from this weekend, both Troy Holland and Christian Boxley went to Georgetown. Like that's crazy that two people that played at Georgetown are like some of the best men's players in the world now. So I think there's a ton of people like that we just like don't know. We don't know.
Abby, I think you would have won with or without the video for what that's worth as well.
Agree.
The video helped. The video definitely helped.
Okay.
Sweet.
Quinn, take us out.
Take us out? Well, Abby, before we go, do you have any burning questions for any of us?
Oh goodness.
A lot of pressure.
Where was Ken's?
He's at a work. He does like digital content for some tech company, I think. Right?
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't. I was asking that. Yeah. He was in Las Vegas for a conference for some fake job that he has.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I guess we can just do some quick hitters before she goes. I'm assuming you're playing Bent again.
Yeah, I'm playing Bent. Yeah.
Excited for the Bent season. Do you have any Abby bombs you need to drop on us?
Yeah, who's Bent?
Who's Bent picking up?
We're still building the roster. Follow Bentstagram. It's like one of the best.
Okay.
It's a really good Instagram, I would say.
Okay.
But yeah, we're wrapping up tryouts right now.
Bent is probably a team to look out for on the rise, right? With a pretty big infusion of younger talent. Yourself and Ella last year, and who else is any other big names coming your way that you know of?
We have like a lot of people returning, and we still have like Gina and Hime, and it's just like I feel like I'm hoping like now that like all of us get to like play together for another season, just like the chemistry's gonna be better.
Continue to build.
Yeah, and I think like we also people like last year, I think it was like kind of like this really exciting like wake up call for Bent. We were like, wow, we could like actually be good. So this like off season has been like really awesome. Like people have been like working out and like throwing like at a rate that like it doesn't seem like Bent has had in the past. So like I'm really excited. It seems like people are like really bought in right now.
Yeah.
I'm
always looking at jerseys too. Me and Maddie design Bravo jerseys most of the time.
Good.
Atkin is coming. Do you know Atkin Arnstein?
Yes. Yeah, he's from Seattle. Awesome.
That's what I figured. So he's going to help us design Bravo jerseys. He helped design the actually kind of just designed the Summit jerseys this year, but he's going to help us with Bravo
Really?
this year. Yeah. But the bent like Supreme box logo
So
knockoff,
good.
iconic jersey. I love those
It's
jerseys.
so good. I know one of
Um,
my friends is like on like the like we call it like the chief swag officer, like the person who like does all the swag. And I was like talking to her and I was like, you have to keep the jerseys the
Yeah.
same. Like these are just like so awesome.
They're just very iconic. Those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you have a good brand, you should lean into it.
I was like, people love this. Why would
Yeah.
why would we change it? I love
Yeah.
it. It's great.
Yeah, that's how I feel about our blues. We
One
started
more
doing
quick-
the blue and pink, and now we can't stop because that's like our brand
Yeah,
now. I
we
feel
like
like.
pink now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one actually. I really
too.
like that one.
Yeah.
Do you have something, Mike?
Yeah, another quick hitter. Just what's on the horizon for the national team training camp wise, and do you have any other tournaments you're going to before Worlds as a team?
Yeah, we like there's July 4th weekend. They're like all of the teams are going to be in Colorado, all of the national teams.
Oh yeah.
So we have like training camp that weekend. And then PEC East, Ben's going to that. US Open.
Oh,
And
so we'll see you.
then
Well, that is it. Is that the same weekend as? Or when is US Open? I always forget.
August
August
4th.
Oh, so that's not the same
Yeah.
weekend as it. Well, duh. Of course, you couldn't do both.
Pro Champs. Pro Champs is the Worlds
Mhm.
one, but Ben is still
Okay.
going to Pro Champs. But like obviously I won't be there.
Yeah, same with
And
Bravo.
then like the series after that. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Team USA is done with tournaments before Australia. Then that was a question. The answer is yes.
Yeah. Like yes.
Yeah.
um,
Sweet. You said Bad Blood was your favorite song of all time.
Yeah.
What's,
It's such
what's
a
your
good song.
favorite? What's your favorite movie or TV show of all time? Put you on the
Oh,
spot.
Oh,
okay. My favorite TV
Or
show
one of
is
each. One of each.
okay. My favorite TV show is Big Mouth.
Oh shit. Okay.
My birthday,
Wow.
yeah, my birthday party was like actually Big Mouth themed. The Partyfull was Big Mouth themed.
Oh.
Yeah, I love Big Mouth. I think it's like so funny. I watch it like every single day. I have it like memorized.
So you're a big Nick Kroll fan then?
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
like Nick Kroll. I think like John Mulaney's really funny.
Mhm.
I love Big Mouth. I think it's like the greatest show ever. I think it's like so like awkward and like
That's awesome.
honestly like relatable. Like it's awesome. Yeah.
So Big Mouth. So my dad's side of my family is like pretty Jewish, and the Jewish skits they do with that family
Yeah.
are like just so spot on and hilarious.
So awesome.
That I like. That's my favorite part of that show. It's so good.
It's like such a good show. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
like
Did it?
people have mixed reviews on it, but I love it. I think it's
funny.
like a little uncomfortable, but like in a good way, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Were there any hormone monster costumes?
Okay, apparently Big Mouth theme was like confusing for people. I was like, you can
What?
just like dress up like a character, you guys. Like that's
Yeah.
not that
Yeah,
hard.
that's straightforward.
Just no. I actually like I have like a sticker of the hormone monster Connie on my wall right over there. I'm like, yeah, I'm like really big Mouth fan.
That's so funny. What about movie? You got a favorite movie off the top of your head?
I I don't really like watch movies that often, to be
Fair enough.
honest.
I think shows are superior to movies. I
Yeah,
still like
I
movies,
think
but
so
shows
too.
are superior. Yeah.
I really like children's movies, to be honest. Like I really like Shrek is a really good one.
Yeah. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
One of my top. If it's not my favorite movie, it's my second or third. It's the first Incredibles.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I do have a favorite movie, Pitch Perfect. Pitch Perfect is so good.
All right. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Pitch Perfect is amazing. Yeah.
Maddie, I think, has 7 or 8 favorite movies.
Oh,
Well,
are
I
you
just
a big
watched-
movie person?
No, I just like
It's
Have
Harry
they?
Potter 1 through 7.
and so it's literally just on all the time at my house. So by choice because I love them. But
Okay.
so I guess that makes them my favorite.
What's the best Harry Potter movie?
Dude, don't even make me do this right now. So, because like one of the best Harry Potter movies, in my opinion, is like the worst adaptation from the book. Like I love the Half Blood Prince movie, but it's probably like the worst adaptation from book to movie. So, any HP fans out there, don't give me your. I don't want to hear your shit.
We might need to branch out and have like Bill Simmons does a Rewatchables podcast.
Yeah, totally.
We'll do a Harry
do a
Potter
pop culture.
Pitch Perfect.
Yeah,
we
pop
actually,
culture
speaking of
segment.
Atkin, I've been meaning to do a fashion episode with him.
Oh,
We
that's
do.
awesome.
So fun. We should
Yeah.
do that.
I want to have. Yeah, we should do a segment. I just want it to be called like Trend Forecast, where he can tell me like what's going to be trendy. Me and Mike need to know. Inquiring minds.
Yeah, you too. Yeah.
Maddie doesn't need to know. He's got
Already
style. I
gets.
don't.
You know,
The Bravo jerseys incoming. The Bravo jerseys this year are going to be crazy. I think
Heat.
we're going to go all out and just maybe they're going to be hideous and maybe they're going to be really cool. We'll see.
Got to take chances.
All right.
What else we got for Abby before we let her back
That's
to her?
all I got. Unless you guys got anything else.
No, that was fun.
That was a blast.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks so much for coming on, Abby.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for coming
of
on.
course. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you. I'll see you in Colorado in July, and then
Yeah.
we'll see you again in August. So
Okay. I think we're gonna play pool in Colorado. You should come. I think when we're done, yeah,
I
we're
love
gonna.
pool.
Alyssa and I have been talking, so
right, cool.
I think it's gonna happen.
Amazing. I love pool.
Perfect. Okay. Bye, y'all.
All right. Peace out.
See ya.
Bye.